Hey everybody, I just did this magnificent video, yeah? The last video I just did talks about university, and like, I'm not looking to be a millionaire, but now that I finished my journey, I am actually now, and I pester God until I receive, because in the Bible it says you must ask and believe that you received it before you ask for it, and put a request in. You know what a request is, isn't it? Something that you want, and but see, some people hear that. And they get sold by the idea that people speak in churches, and then they ask for the donation after, so people feel generated by good feeling, and they do it for the money, these churches, because they don't tell people the story. You must do the action first. You must they say rely on Jesus only, just call His name, pray on, and that's it. No, man, it's about evolving. It's about finding the true person that God made you to be. You don't need Jesus for that, do you? Jesus didn't live with the people that he preached to. He walked past them and told them the message, said there's a God out there, and there's you, and I've been sent to bring the message to you. I am His son, meaning He's fully. I do believe He was a true form of God as it was in the flesh, because He was on earth all those years, and when He was 8, He was talking books that big man took years to study, and He was just coming out with it from. So only a God can do that, So when that's possessed with the God spirit, you got men possessed with the devil spirit that preach devil language, like George Bush. He was doing that. He was selling a lot of good hope to America because he knew he was Christian based, he knew about Christianity. But there was one guy that actually said to me he was into prophesying, and George Bush went up to him after the meeting and said, "Keep doing what you're doing in secret." He said to him, "Keep prophesying." So George Bush, he really was he's one of those American cowboys, isn't it? You see him and you're let's hunt the nigga, let's get that guy. But obviously he's not into that now, but you could see him once upon a time, maybe he was into that. Or if he sees a bear, you shoot it. It's not his fault. It's just he's raised in that sort of scenario and situation, so it's automatic, he runs with his spirit, and that's how it is. And then when he's older, he probably sees what he did, and he probably may realize certain things were a mistake. So do we need to burn him in hell for what he did, what he created? They fucking killed America, man. Those two buildings, the Trade Center, they were like two monuments in America that, the biggest buildings ever built, and it's all on tape, showing them building it in the olden days and that. Men standing fucking hundreds of feet up in the air on little planks and that, sat down having their lunch and crazy things like that, and and when the planes went in the building and killed all those innocent women, and you see it from his point of view, man, and that much power. At the end of the day, I don't think it was him that actually made the decision to go over there and fight, because I always say there's a power behind him, just like there's a power behind me working. There was a power behind Bruce Lee, God, Jesus, Tupac, and that power was the Lord, God, the universe, the force, the creator, love, energy, a very powerful force of being that's true, and that's been around for many trillions of years. And you consider me being there for 33 years, Bruce Lee 33, Jesus 33, Tupac 25. Trillions is a lot of time. All of our lifetimes put together doesn't even equal a day in his life, the creator. So the creator can obviously create himself to come in the flesh, right? It's not possible for a virgin to give birth, in it. I know it's impossible scientifically, but God hasn't given me the answer to that one yet. Maybe that's made up. Maybe it is. Maybe Mary was born maybe she was quite a masculine woman, and she still had a man's sort of, thing in her, and then all of a sudden, before she fell pregnant, the sperm fell into her, automatically ejaculated into her vagina, and bang, you get me? No one's ever thought that one, have they? Because scientists even say that there is women that are born as a man, and as a half. I'm one of them. You look at a lot of my Facebook stuff, I do look quite feminine, and if you look at the lining of my front, because there's a lot of topless shots, so you can see it's like a vagina. So perhaps And there are times like I'll be like, one time I was checking this guy and he was licking my balls, yeah, and it felt like a clitoris. It felt just like a clitoris being licked off, and it was so gorgeous and horny and beautiful and amazing that I was losing my goddamn mind. Not as a boy, but as a girl, and it was like, wow, he just opened up this feminine quality in me that I needed. And if he never ever did that for me, I don't think I ever would be here today, because I'd probably still be lost in some confusion of homophobia. Am I, ain't I? You know, and gen all and lost and whatever not. But I fortunately got a chance to live up all my fantasies, all my needs and my wants, which has brought me here to a place of speaking at higher widths and higher lengths and higher heights. But I think about Mary was quite smart. I bet you're going to remember that for long after I go. I need to get rapping. Stay good, kids.